Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning again, family. Now we are outdoors, so feel that energy, take it in, and enjoy. Now we have a guest today. Her name is Nikita, and she does some amazing things. If you take a look at her hands, you're gonna see that her fingernails may be a little bit stained, but that's for a good reason. She is the person behind Dynamic Ink, and maybe you know about it, and if you don't, you're gonna know today. So, Nikita, thank you so much for being here with us. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Listen, we're chilling here, but I think your eyes probably are more focused on the shoes, and I don't blame you for that. But she actually just gives new life to your shoes. But you, Dynamic Ink, and let me not stress on shoes too, because there's so much more than that. But Nikita, can you just tell St. Lucia what Dynamic Ink is all about?
Okay, so Dynamic Ink is basically where you bring in an old pair of shoes and you get it in whatever color you want, whatever design. If you want it the same way, you want it another way. That's basically what we do. We do shoe stretching, shoe cleaning, deep cleaning, foam cleaning. Yeah, we do a whole lot.
So you see, it's even more than you think. What really caught my attention, because a friend sent me the link to check something out. And as I went through the page on Instagram, every picture I saw with the recreations, I was just wowed. Whether it was an original shoe, just, giving you life to look exactly like it was before, or a whole new design. And you guys know I'm really out there, a bit funky too. So how did, the business come about for you? Where did it all begin?
Um, Leaving school and wanting to be different, wanting to have my own business, but having something that not many people would have, bringing something to St. Lucia that could really help out. Started out with photography. Then I was like, I wanted to combine three things that I like: photography, shoes, and painting. So the combination of all three came together, and then I got to Dynamic. Started seeing other people abroad doing it, and I really wanted to try it myself. Started doing it for myself, and then my friends was like, why don't you start doing it, selling, getting shoes, doing for people? Yeah, and from there, Dynamic Ink.
Great. Now, of course, the tagline. We create, and I have to make sure I say that right,
Yeah.
recreate what you cannot have. So, when you throw that message out there, what does that really mean for you?
It means that we customize shoes. We don't only just redo shoes, we customize shoes. So when we do a pair of shoes for you, you won't go into a store or find somebody on the streets walking with it. So you just different.
Now, with this process, because this has to be a labor of love, because I know your team is very small. It's you. So how do you manage? Because I can only imagine that the awareness is growing and people must be asking.
Starting off my first pair of shoes that I did, it actually took 8 hours to get done. That's 8 hours of not getting up, just sitting there and doing that shoe focus, because I really liked what I was doing. So I sat there for 8 hours and get that done. And now I think I'm broken down to like getting a shoe done within 2 hours. Yeah, so it's cleaning, it's getting the coating off the shoe, a whole lot of work, cleaning them, getting the coating off, adding chemicals to them, and then putting a bunch of coats, sealing off the shoe. It's a lot of work to get done. It takes time.
Great. So if you can take us through the process then, so that way we can understand, the effort and energy that really goes into this, because this is definitely a talent.
Yeah. So, okay, I received the shoe. It has to be clean, has to let dry. Place some chemicals on it to get off the silicone or whatever the company placed on it to hold on, to protect the shoes. And then we keep adding coats, and we have to give that within, let's see, half an hour of each coat to dry, and sealing it off, allowing it to dry overnight as well, sealing it the following day. Yeah, getting new laces, because the customer wants a new lace in the shoe or to match the shoe. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and then delivering it for that person. Yeah.
Now, another thing that caught my eye, back in the school days, because I went to convent, so we had to have white shoes, and that was torture, because your shoes had to be looking white, and the easiest way, the shortcut would be to bleach it, but that's the worst thing, because after time, sooner rather than later, your shoes turn yellow. And I saw you transform a white shoe that had the yellowing completely white again. I was like, where was that back in the days when I was in school? So it's just amazing. And of course, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna get in contact with Nikita, because of course carnival season is coming up.
So the business name is Dynamic Ink, as you know. On Instagram, it's Dynamic_Ink, and Facebook is Dynamic Ink. You could see albums of all sorts of shoes I have done. So all my work is on there if you want to view what I do.
Great. So people listen, you'll know I don't just showcase anybody. because once it catches my attention, I'm gonna try and give you the hookup. I don't keep it to myself. So make sure you go check out her work, because seeing what was on Instagram was what really got me even more intrigued. And like I said, any chance to just express your individuality is amazing. And I really thought at first when I got that link that this was an Insane Lucia, until I started going more and more and more. And I was even more surprised, because then I was like, oh, I wonder which guy is doing this. I did not expect when I made this call that it was a female. So before we wrap up, how do you feel being a female doing this? Because I'm sure other people probably just automatically assume that it's a guy doing it.
Yeah, on a whole, I think a lot of people believe it's a guy doing it. I walked into the store to drop off a pair of shoes, and this guy went, "You dynamic?" I don't believe that. Yeah, but let me just leave this message with everybody who is trying to progress in something, right? In the business world, whenever, not even in the business world, whatever you're trying to progress in, it will be hard. There will be times that you feel like, let's just stop this, let's just give up on this. You cannot give up. That's when you need to keep going on. Because through this whole process, I've been doing this for over a year, and it has been rough. So just keep on what you're doing and keep praying. Honestly, praying is the thing that's going to get you through whatever you're doing. Yeah.
I love it. Now you see why now she's officially part of the This Morning family and family here at DBS. So we're going to leave that on that positive message. And of course, you know who to check out if you want to rock and look real different for the carnival season coming up, or anything at that matter. Nikita, it's definitely a pleasure chilling here with you. Hopefully we can catch up with you when you have other new and exciting things going on. So we'll keep following. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. Family, thank you again for joining us. And if you just tuned in, special good morning going out to you. We're right here on our home base, that is DBS. And of course, we have much more in store. Now, it's still Hypertensive Week, though it's winding down, but we still have one more trick up our sleeve. We have another cooking segment for you so that you can enjoy. But again, keyword here, healthy cooking segment. So make sure you sit back and take it all in.
Hi, St. Lucia. I am Chef Miguel, and I'll be preparing for you a healthy dish this morning. Today we're going to be preparing a whole wheat pasta with vegetables, basically. So I'm going to start off by adding a little bit of olive oil to my hot pan. I'm going to start with some onions, some diced onions. A little minced garlic. This dish is not going to take very long to prepare. It's going to be very quick, very healthy. So we're going to let that saute for a minute or so. Here I have some pre-cooked cauliflower. We have some mushrooms, some readily available bell peppers, some diced tomatoes, tomato juice, a little bit of chopped parsley, and of course your pasta. Next I'm going to be adding some mushrooms in there. Start seasoning my food with a little bit of salt. Add just a little bit more olive oil in there. Next we're going to add some tomatoes. We have a little bit of dry basil we're going to add. You can use fresh basil as well, I have some here. But I'm not going to put it yet, I'm going to add it to the end so you get that freshness from the basil. I don't want to kill it. You don't have to do all that fancy thing, you can use a spoon. Just like this, and just move them around. Yeah. So I'm going to add now some roast bell peppers. Now I'm going to add a little bit of tomato juice. Add a little more. I'm holding back the cauliflower because it's already pre-cooked. I don't want it to get too much. Gonna add our cauliflower now, and you can use basically any vegetable that you want. You can use Chinese cabbage, you can use carrots, you can use broccoli, cauliflower, turnips. You can use whatever it is that you have, whatever is available or in the season, and you like as well. You can add it. I'm gonna add my pasta now. And the thing about these pastas, they're a little bit different from regular salmonella pasta, wheat pastas. These are a little bit more glutinous. They have that wheat in them. I'm gonna add just a little bit more tomato juice, and you can add a little bit of water as well. A little bit more salt, pepper taste. I'm gonna add a little bit of our fresh basil now. Of course. Cherry tomatoes. And there you go. Pasta is done. Olive oil, a little dash of olive oil. Voila. There you go. Whole wheat pasta, vegetables, tomatoes.
All right, guys, so this was the final one for the week, and I really hope that you've been making an effort to keep moving. That's all I'm going to say. We've given you what you needed to just get a jump start into healthy living, healthy cooking. So go ahead, take it, run with it, and now it's up to you to do the rest. All right? We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back.